Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with
Michael Anthony Fitness.
And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this does not work. It's been a rough morning here, man. I'm kind of getting going late. Got up, started working on the cabinets and things. Shot my morning video and was getting ready to leave and could not find my keys. Had Michael helping me look for them because usually I've left them in the truck a couple times before. I've done that. But I usually set them on the counter at home or on the desk and things. Rarely do I ever leave them in my pocket, but I looked at all the usual places and couldn't find them. Then went through everywhere I went yesterday because I went to the store, picked up stuff, for the diet we're doing and things, and looked at all the places, looked in the bag, looked in the trash. We cut the grass, so I looked around the yard to see if I dropped them and they fell out of my pocket and stuff. Literally had Michael and my wife tearing up the house trying to find my keys. And I don't have an extra key to the truck because, well, I lost it too, and I'm getting dementia or something. I finally found him, though. You want to tell him where I found him?
No, I don't want to embarrass you.
I found them in my pants pocket. They were in my pocket the whole time. That's the scary thing. So that's set of keys number one. The key from my man's house. I have been setting it like right here every time I get back in the truck. I can't find it. Although I've left it in the door a couple of times, and talking to him, he said, "Did you leave it in the door?" He said, "Because I've done that a couple of times." So it may be it's in the door at the building. It sucks getting old. So, Mike, DeMarcus Lawrence, who waited to get his shoulder operated on to get paid.
You need to worry about getting healthy.
I don't know how I feel. DeMarcus Lawrence is doing a whole lot of talking. For a guy who may not be ready to start the season, he's sitting there talking about, because Carson Wentz got paid. I ain't mad at a player getting paid because, this thing that's going on in my head where I'm got dementia and missing stuff, a lot of these players are going to have that same thing. So they may have a whole bunch of money, but they may not be able to enjoy it.
That's Brett Favre, because he's having symptoms.
There you go. Brett Favre supposedly is
but he's going to play 20 plus years. So.
Well, but he's younger than me.
I know he's
Brett,
50.
Are you losing your keys too? I'm losing mine.
He said he's forgetful and has signs of whatever it is. That
Dementia.
Dementia.
CTE.
CTE. That's what it is.
Maybe I need to get checked because I tell you, and a lot of times I'll make mistakes and things like I say Jake Long instead of Chris Long. It's not a matter of I know Chris Long. Chris Long, of course, Howie Long's son. Jake Long, of course, the offensive tackle. But it's just one of those things that just slips out and you just don't even notice it. And just like having your keys in your pocket and you're looking and looking and looking and going crazy and panicking and they're right there in your pocket. It's scary. But DeMarcus Lawrence, for a guy who may not be ready week one, who just got paid, I don't know how I feel about him constantly talking, because what he said was the more they get paid, the more you like getting after their ass. Well, you know what? You just got paid like a quarterback your damn self. And how about we focus about getting your shoulder right and getting ready to play and letting your play on the field do the talking. I'm not, DeMarcus Lawrence, I love him. I love the attitude and everything else, but man, maybe we don't need to do all this trash talking here. At least not yet. Let's at least get ready to be able to play football. What do you think, Mike?
That's what
shit. I'm trying to back into a parking space and this person just rolls tight up on my ass. Tight! And it ain't easy when you're cheesy, as they say. This truck is big, and they discriminate against us big trucks. Because now all these damn parking spaces are made for like these little itsy bitsy cars. And when you go into the parking garages, it's hell when you got a truck that takes up a parking space and a half size-wise. And don't have to go down like, say, DC. You go down to DC, and need to parallel park on the street, you got to have 2 spaces. Good luck finding 2 spaces in a row in DC. You know, so you got to be able to wheel the hell out of these trucks because they are big. But bam! I did it. I'm Mark Holmes. Oh, and I think I'm getting ready to go to Puerto Rico with Michael Anthony. We're going to be volunteering. We're actually going to be construction foremen for volunteers that are coming into Puerto Rico to help rebuild some homes and stuff. I know a lot of people are like, Puerto Rico, that was last summer. No, when you have devastation like this, it's years. People in Houston is not put back together by any stretch of the imagination.
Remember
right
when we
now.
Went to the game?
Which game?
In New Orleans.
New Orleans. They're still rebuilding places in New Orleans. So when something like that happens, and this is completely devastating. I mean, you remember we had our power off last week for a few hours? Imagine having your power off for 7 months. No running water. No toilet. No refrigerator. That's what some of these people endured. The thing that was really cool was when we were in New Orleans, we did the NFL kickoff in New Orleans after New Orleans won the Super Bowl. And we worked on this house. They had 7 houses that were all in different stages. One was actually turned over at the event to the lady, and she got tickets to the game. But the guy's house that we worked on, we were actually hanging drywall. And listening to him and describing, because this was September, and it was 95 degrees and 100% humidity, hot as hell. He spent 3 days on the roof of his house with his dog. Now, I don't know if you've ever been on a roof in the summertime, but it's hot. It's steamy. 3 days on top of a roof, surrounded by water. Finally, a boat came close, just a rowboat or something, he said, and he was able to jump in with his dog and was able to, get to safety. And unfortunately for him, his child had some kind of an illness or something or other and wasn't able to stay with him, basically while they were rebuilding the house. But 3 years without his home. So this is kind of important. And it's nice to meet different people, find out what they've gone through, and it makes you realize how fortunate you are. I'm sitting here going crazy because I couldn't find my keys this morning. I'm lucky enough to be able to have a job and a truck to go to. If that's the worst thing that happened to me, then I'm pretty damn lucky. So, Don, hopefully you're here and we can get in and get to work. I got a lot to do today and tomorrow before we go away. But as always, guys, thank you for all the support and helping to keep me sane. I'll see you soon.